Thank you, SAF, for giving all these books. Now that melts your heart. I'm going to go ahead and take what Kara said in the video about the great Dr. Seuss's children's book, The Lorax, and apply it right now. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Literacy is the foundation for the future, and these students are the foundation of our futures. My name is Ruth Posthumus, and I believe in education. I believe in our community's students. And most importantly, I believe in an education that launches these children into successful futures. I believe. It is a great privilege and honor to stand with you all today as a representative of an organization whose sole purpose is to bridge the gaps and provide those resources necessary to make learning meaningful for GRPS students. And just by you being here, because you showed up, it is proof that you believe in the students of our great community. And you have a strong conviction that these same students, Sawyer, Ileana, Ezekiel, and Geraldo, are the foundation of the future. Literacy. Without the ability to understand the written word, how would we be able to communicate effectively? How, without the foundation of literacy, can we explore and share what our curiosities reveal? Without the ability to read, success is just an illusion. Literacy, without a doubt, is the foundation of the future. Today we have spoken a lot about literacy, and literacy is important, but so is the educational experience as a whole. I have been connected to urban education my entire life. My elementary years were spent in New Jersey, and during high school, my family uprooted and moved to the south side of Chicago. I've received an urban education. I've lived it. I chose a career in it, and that 33-year career brought me here to Grand Rapids. First as a middle school teacher, and then as the principal of Kennewick Hills Middle. I've had the greatest career. I've had the privilege to share my knowledge, my life's work with socially conscious, dynamic, energetic, enthusiastic, and beautiful middle school kids, all of whom could teach us adults a thing or two about justice and fairness. They truly are the foundation of our future. Although I am retired, my passion for education is still alive. And believe me, there were moments that it could have disappeared, but education is so vital. It's so vital to the students which it serves and is vital to our community. Simply, when we don't support meaningful education, we do a disservice to our children, because then we are neglecting to provide the key opportunities to enhance student learning, opportunities that have incredible power to lay pathways to fulfilling careers and trajectories of success. A few years ago, while I was a principal, my office received a phone call from a mother who needed help getting her son to school. The way I saw it, I had two choices. I could dismiss it and focus on all the other things going on, or I could do something about it. I chose to do something. When I arrived at their home, a weathered trailer, I wasn't greeted. After a few knocks, I let myself in. It was cluttered and unkept, and there on the worn-out couch lay my student's emaciated mother. I called out for her son. Apprehensively, he exited his bedroom and slowly approached. His eyes spoke an air of skepticism, a disbelief that I would actually come, that I actually stood in front of him in his own home. As his mom lay on the couch, he began to gather his things, and all packed up, we made our way out to my car. What do you need to do? What do you need today to be successful? I asked. He shrugged. I'm starving. I turned the key in the ignition. The car came to life. As I pulled out on the road, we made our way to breakfast. We talked and talked, each nutritious bite fueling his soul. And with one last slug of juice, he wiped his mouth. Are you ready to go to class now? I asked. He brought his hands up to his shirt, stained and dirty with at least a week's worth of grime. His dark eyes peering up at me just below the shield of his eyebrows, he whispered, do you have something clean I could wear? Back at school, there sat a stack of clean sweatshirts resting in the closet. I found his size and handed it to him. He took it, pulled it over, his hands popped out left and right, and his eyes made contact with mine. His perspective changed. He was now ready for school. You see, not every student goes through this, but the reality is students do. We don't know what obstacles stand in their paths from the beginning of their day to the end. Obstacles that for many adults are hard to traverse. But day in and day out, our students are met with challenges we can count ourselves lucky not to face. You see, in this district, we have every type of family and student coming from all four corners of the world. We have migrant families and students living with the uncertainty of family separation. We have students whose families are pillars of this community. We have bilingual, trilingual, foster kids that have moved schools so many times their records are 3 inches thick. We have students who carry the weight of responsibility meant for adults. We have students who excel regardless of circumstances. And we have students who struggle just to get out of the door. We have families in need, and we have families bursting at the seams with blessings. And do you know what? All of this doesn't matter because all students are gold and deserve the best education despite their circumstances. And this is where you and I and the Grand Rapids Student Advancement Foundation can be a great equalizer, because the foundation believes in equitable education. Opportunity for all, no matter what. However, how do our students, our children succeed? Where do they develop their grit, their curiosity, their character? It's not by magic, I can assure you. All of society is responsible. The parents, teachers, social workers, clergy, neighbors, you. Because when we all work together, we can level the playing field. And in so doing, we are ensuring all of our students in this community have access to the best educational opportunities, the best libraries, the best music, the best art, the best. Don't you see that when we give of our time and resources, we are investing in something greater than ourselves, our children's futures? Today is about removing obstacles and coming together behind every single student and saying, you are worth it. It's about breaking down barriers that keep students from succeeding. It's about building bridges that close the gap. It's about the students and providing them a meaningful education, equitable to their peers in other districts. Today, you can be a catalyst for change. You can be the spark that unleashes new dreams. Today, you can help all of our students learn, grow, and thrive. This is not just an investment in GRPS libraries or the foundation. It is truly an investment in our future, our children. The Grand Rapids Public Schools has made so many tremendous strides over the past few years. But they and we cannot do this alone. Our students come from all walks of life and may face tremendous challenges, and I'm sure you would agree that access to the best educational opportunity should not be one of them. If we desire a community that exhibits grit, self-control, gratitude, optimism, and curiosity, we need to believe in all students. Your gift today sends a strong message of support to educators, to the district, and to this great community. By giving, you are impacting the educational success of each and every student in this community today and tomorrow. Scrolling behind me, you can see the impact your dollars make on the students. Of course, these are representative examples of the real costs of our work at the foundation. My hope is that through today's program and the stories shared, you would consider changing a student's educational trajectory through a financial gift, perhaps even a monthly commitment. Your gift today is a personal statement of commitment to a strong, urban, public school system that has proven year after year that these investments yield incredible returns. Let's be yes people and generously support the young people of our community as if they are our very own. Now, table captains, please pass out the pledge cards. It's simple. You now have in your hand a pledge card. Please take a moment to review and complete it. We hope you will consider a stretch gift. And if you do, I can promise you, you will feel tremendous. We know and respect that we all have different financial means, and whatever you are able to give, I can assure you it has the power to make a mighty impact. Your support at any level is truly appreciated. Okay, everyone is getting active here. I don't want to interrupt, but I do want to take this opportunity to say thank you to each and every one of you for sharing your valuable time with us here today. When you've completed filling out your cards, please pass your envelopes back to your table captain. On behalf of the Grand Rapids Student Advancement Foundation, thank you for coming today. Thank you for being part of the story. We hope you join us on April 24, 2019 for our Mindshare celebration. I promise you this is an event you will not want to miss. Thank you, thank you, thank you.